we are now in September and we are now exactly 3 months away from the new year. For the next 3 months, we will be focusing on glowing up. This would include stepping into our new selves with our finances, our wellness routines, as well as our appearance to feel like the woman that you want to become. We are starting with the reset week, clearing space mentally, emotionally, and physically. Day one, we're going to start off with decluttering our space. This could be your closet, car, room, kitchen, your entire home. Remember, it is 7 days, so do start with the most important space that you feel like you've been putting off the most. Me personally, I have started with decluttering my trunk. I'm too embarrassed to say, but I've had my trunk cluttered for way too long, and it's been one of those things that I've been definitely putting off. When you declutter your space, you're giving your brain the time to reset. After we've decluttered our space and we've physically removed all of that past energy, we are going to move into day two, which is rearranging all of our apps on our phone. So if there are some apps on your phone that you don't need or do not serve you, or say you follow some accounts on TikTok, Instagram, even here on YouTube that just aren't serving you anymore, or actually you find that it drains your energy, we're getting rid of that, because at the end of the day, if something is not pouring into you, why do we need to have it there in the palm of your hand? So we are rearranging our apps. Maybe we're putting the most important apps that you use on the daily or that we would like to start using more on the first page of our screens. And we are taking away all of those excess apps or follows that we don't really need in our lives anymore. I personally have been on a digital detox, so I do not have TikTok nor do I have Instagram at this moment. I have been on this digital detox for about 2 months now, and I can tell you that I feel great. I just feel like I'm able to really hone in on myself and figure out what it is that I want and have my own thoughts to myself. If you would like to do that, why not? What's a better way to get yourself prepared in this next 3 months to move into the next year by taking a long, probably much needed digital detox? Once we have cleared our mental energy, we want to make sure that we're also taking care of our wellness. So moving into day 3, we will make sure that we are being hydrated every single day. And if you are someone that you feel like drinking water is just something so difficult for you, they have so many liquid IVs and hydration packets to put in your water to really get you to make sure that you're drinking at least 8 glasses of water a day. The best way to make sure that you're keeping up with drinking water is to carry around a reusable water bottle, and this will help you drink water more frequently, as well as you're able to put your hydration IVs in there as well. Keep in mind though that liquid hydration IVs can only take so much water before it tastes like watered down juice. They also can be a little salty depending on what type of hydration packet that you get. These will be for the girlies that feel like they are slipping on drinking their water, because water is important. Once you drink your water, you'll realize you're being hydrated. Your skin feels better. Your nails look better. Your hair looks better. You just look better. You feel better. Everything's better. You don't feel as crusty. Did I need to say that? I did need to say that, but anyway. So moving into day 4, this is a perfect segue from drinking your water. As I said, drinking your water does hydrate you and is good for your skin, but also in addition to drinking water, we also want to make sure that we're staying up with our skincare routines to make sure that you have all your AM creams and your PM creams. Everyone's different, so definitely see what works best for you. There are all kinds of products out there, viral products and all of those goodies, but honestly, if it's not good for your skin, it doesn't matter whether or not it's viral. It's not viral for you, and it is okay to try things that are not going crazy at the moment. And there are just so many good products out there that can help your skin glow and make you feel good about yourself. Remember, in addition to your skincare and your AM and PM creams, also make sure that you are keeping track of what you put in your body. So as I said, once again, hydrating, but think about the foods that you're putting in your body. Some of us girlies shouldn't be eating dairy, and somehow that slips into our diet, and that could be the cause of you breaking out. I know sometimes dairy slips into my diet, and I'm only human, but it is like a treat for me if I'm going to do it, and I am very much aware that I will break out from it. So if you're someone like me, or that sounds a little bit something like your life, maybe take it from me. Let's keep the dairy to a very small minimum. Day 5. Now that we have decluttered our space and poured into ourselves, it's time to make our surroundings feel like how we feel in the inside. This would be to refresh our space, whether you are refreshing your bedding, getting a new candle, getting yourself some flowers. And if buying extra things just really isn't even in your budget and you already have everything that you want in your home at the end of the day, think about the last time you washed your sheets. I hope you wash your sheets once a week, but hey, that's not what you do. I guess I won't judge you because I'm here to be a helping guide, but you should be washing your sheets once a week. We need to make that a priority. And let's be cleaning our space. And if that's not a deep clean every week, we are keeping up with our space on a weekly basis. So that will be maybe your mopping, your vacuuming, washing the dishes, of course, cleaning our counters. And if shopping is in your budget, then it's fall. Maybe you want some fall sheets, or maybe you just need new sheets altogether. I know I have been looking into getting new sheets because I've had the same white sheets for a really long time. And honestly, it's just a bit boring. I want to add more earth tones to my home. Day 6, we're moving into a financial reset because we need to know what's going on in those pockets, girl. And I'm not pocket watching or anything, but I just need to make sure that we are all on track here. Okay. So this is where you need to spend an entire day focusing on what is it that you really spend on. And if I were you, I would take it on a day that maybe you run some errands and you go somewhere. So this could be a weekend, because that's really where you're going to know, like, where do I spend my money? Yes, you have groceries, your gas, and your bills, but as well, you might go out sometimes. So you want to know monthly, like, when I go out, how much am I roughly spending? And do this on a thing that you do more often. So if you go out to eat with your friends more often, track that to see how much are you spending, so you can start keeping an eye on where your finances go monthly. Day 7, you've made it to day 7. You've done all of this work. So now it's time to take a seat and reflect. And once you've reflected and saw all the progress that you have accomplished, write in your journal who you see as your higher self, and really being detailed with this. Maybe even pair that with a vision board to really call in that energy. Put that as your screensaver so you can continue to elevate and become your best self in this 3-month glow up series. Let me know in the comments how you feel at the end of the 7 days. Remember, this week is not about being perfect. It's about wiping the slate clean. This reset will help create space to elevate in the next 11 weeks. Next week's video, we'll be talking about upgrading your wardrobe so we can step into our higher self. If you did enjoy this video, if there's someone else that you think that would love to join this series, please go ahead, share, like, subscribe, and as always, I will see you next time.